All right, ladies and gentlemen, audience, whoever whoever may be out there in the interwebs watching the stream, I thank you all for enjoying, taking time to pick out burst mode for your daily Twitch stream, and we recognize that other Twitch streams are out there, and we thank you for your patronage.
Well, thank you, and come again next week for D&D time.
All right,
That was fun.
All right, that's right. So, before introductions, let me give everybody a refresher as to what the F we're all actually doing. Seeing as some people might have missed out the memo, or just not know what exactly is happening. So here's a refresher. Okay, essentially you're in the standard affair D&D world of Faerun. It is a small city-state known as Greensleeves. It's somewhere located to the right, I'd say, of the Sword Coast. It's in West Faerun, in that general area. And essentially it's a 50-year-old city-state. It is celebrating its 50th birthday, actually, while this campaign is going on. And the party members are a small ragtag group of disenfranchised members of society who have more or less found their way into a I think how Ninja described it is probably best, a medieval bailiff guild, as it were. It is a group of people who they didn't necessarily fit in any specific category or job type. Maybe some of them weren't good enough necessarily to what's that word? To make the grade, as it were. Whether it was in the Arcanist quarter where all the mages live, or didn't necessarily have the stamina or the strength to deal out the heat in the Drake's pool. Oh yeah, that's cool, but I can't set that right now. Oh, so by the way, all Discord messages are going to be caught on stream, so just be careful.
Oh.
Yeah, this is display capture, so you guys are going to see everything, at least on this side. But yeah, so yeah, you guys start off at Hook Hollow. Let me actually switch you guys over now to
Wait, so what you're saying is anything we type, it will come up?
Pretty much.
Yep. It'll be immortalized on the internet forever.
Oh, awesome!
Alright, so you guys may now put your tokens on the map, which I believe... Oh, 1 second. Which should be updating right now. Alright.
Just testing.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good. I could disable Discord, and then no one would be able to hear you guys.
No one can hear you scream.
You just had to rely on typing. Snarky bunch of a-holes.
No, it's just me. I'm ruining it for everyone. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Kick it up. Okay, let's zoom in a little closer here.
I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who's actually hearing it in Dr. Robotnik's voice.
God damn it. Neither am I. Fuck you.
Oh yes, that's a quick point. How PG is this stream?
I'd say keep it 13. Also, why are there 3 pink-haired purple gnomes on the... Okay.
There's so many citrines.
Delete.
He's cast,
Delete.
what's the spell?
Simulacrum, or however you pronounce it.
Simulacrum.
Mirror...
Mirror image.
Yeah, so what?
Or a blur.
Been playing
That's
this
all.
for nearly 15 years now. I don't remember the bloody name. Despicable.
Do I need to drag myself into the building?
Despicable.
Yeah, I remember when 4th Ed was out. We don't talk about 4th edition.
Okay, this is weird. I wonder why. Anyways, all right. So, yeah. So, if everybody would like to introduce themselves, they may do so now.
Are we inside the bar or outside?
Well,
just
technically,
walking in?
this is the Returners Guild. What you're seeing is a sort of cut-out opening of the inside of the building. The patrons, sorry, not patrons, but the quote-unquote NPCs, as you can see here right now, are the following individuals. The half-elf on the right of the screen, as you can see there, his name is Garius Ravensong. He is the unfortunate bastard who is in charge of you guys. He hates his life, he hates his job, and he hates you guys when you act up. So he's the guy that more or less keeps you all in line. The two good elven twins on the left-hand side here, however, are the Neeson twins, Aaron and Elwin. Hold on. Elyn, Elwin.
We'll just go with it, yeah?
Yeah, the Neeson twins. Yeah, that's pretty much what everyone calls them anyways. Yeah, it's a fighter and druid combo that more or less sort of work together. You know, they tend to favor hunting down, certain people who have actually done something really serious. So they go after them and take them down. It's mainly the fighter of the two, Ernin. Yeah, she's more of the sort of the tankier one, as she's the fighter. So naturally, she's more inclined to go in for the brawl, while the druid one of them is, she's much more laid back. And in the corner here, we have Rancis Gilmy. The name's very small. I can't zoom in. Yeah, Rancis Glenny and his pet dire rat, Yamas. He's a simple man. Out of everybody in the guild, he's the only person who actually kind of wants to be here. So he's a very odd fellow, but very humble. Alright, and with that out of the way, time for player introductions. Alright, let's start from the... Chris, you want to go first?
My name is Kaiichi. Well, actually, that's not right. Kaiichu. I am from a mixed race village. Location unknown, as I've been wandering for time to the point I've now pretty much got myself lost. I am looking for my great master, who helped rule over my village many, many years ago to make it the great place it is now. Following in his examples. However, as wandering, I'm going to be following his divine guidance, and unsure where I am and where his friends and foes are, I'm decided to take things rather quiet and joined up this guild for that very reason.
Okay then, who would like to go next?
Yes, my name's Augustus Ludaldus. I think they technically refer to it as rogue, but I don't like to put those kind of terms on it. I basically do everything that, you might expect. A bit of thieving, fraud, conning, general, grubby work. There was a little incident in another city, which I won't go into. But, I've found that the guild here doesn't really take much notice of that kind of thing and tend to employ people who are very welcome to sit here whilst the heat dies down a little bit. Yes. And it is technically legal, I understand. Yes. Well, who's next?
I look at you with scorn, but it says you'll be of a great asset, I suspect.
Okay, who would like to go next?
So, I'll be playing Sniksnak, a 2'7", blue and white kobold with a plumage of rainbowy feathers atop his head. He's a sorcerer of unknown origin, specializing in ice magic. He comes from a forest in southern Western Faerun, known as the Wood of Sharp Teeth. He seems to be looking for his destiny, but he has no idea what it is.
If you follow me, I can promise you'll definitely find a great destiny. I'm not sure you'll like it, but I'm sure you'll definitely find something great.
All right, who's up next?
I'm playing Citrine Goldlift, a gnome rogue. She steals things quite happily, admittedly. Unlike other rogues here, apparently, she's rather cheerful sort, arcane trickster rogue.
Alright, that's very interesting. Thank you for introducing yourself. I guess we only have Ninja and Will to introduce themselves. Which one do you guys want to go first?
I'll go and go. Hello, I am Yelric. I am a Firbolg Druid. I come from my tribe, or from one of the nearby forests. Not really sure how I got here. I just wandered into town one day. Decided to stay, for now at least. I like animals a lot. They're very nice. And so are plants. Very friendly people. Things. Yes.
Okay. And lastly, we have Ninja's character, Verthica, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yes, I think. He's a lizardman who comes from Schultz. He basically immigrated over, and having nothing else to do is basically pressed into service. He's kind of the muscle, from what I can tell.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add to that, or you feel that summarizes your character fair enough?
That sums him up pretty well.
All right then. Okay, now the introduction's out of the way. Let the story begin.
I do need to add I'm a Bugbear. So I'm a bit out of place in here, I'm suspecting.
Oh really? Cause you're. Oh okay. I couldn't identify it from your character icon. It kind of looked half orky to me, but okay, that kind of makes sense. All right, so it is the morning of a week before the 50th anniversary. It is around, I think, let's say, it is around a good like 9 a.m. And you've all reconvened in the Returners Guild to get your daily assignments. Garius is pretty much just calling out names and assigning tasks as they go. He starts off firstly with Aaron and Ilin. He looks at those two in the corner and he says, "All right. Oh, waking up now? Good. Let's get this over with. All right, Aaron, Ilin, you're up." Ilin just looks up and she's like, "All right, what's up today, boss?" Garius replies that, "We got a runner. Basically, somebody in Glenn's old bar. They seem to have run off with his service blade, along with a couple other things. He doesn't mind the cash that person might have taken, but the blade's a big deal to him. If you can get it back to him, it'd be much appreciated from its sentimental thing." Elnan and Aaron reply, basically, they inquire as to where she might be, or whoever this person is. And he says that, well, our lead is that, it might be in the Red Pine Forest, somewhere eastward of here, I think. Lady by the name of Luria Silegrus. I'm not really good with these names, damn it. Anyway, yeah. So he pretty much tosses them like a sort of a scroll type thing that has like all the information on the person they're looking for, the stuff that was taken, and the job that they need to do. He looks over to Rancis and he say like, "Randy," throws him another scroll. He's like, "You got you a sneaky job." Rancis just like, "What's the gig?" Garius then responds with, "Do you remember that Lord Ruben asshole that came out a couple of weeks ago?" He's like, "Huh? You mean they made that whole big fuss about him and stuff?" He's like, "Well, yeah. Turns out he left town with a..." So he looks through his notes and is like, "Oof. It turns out he left with a 80 platinum cart, which was a loner. So you're gonna have to find some way to sneak that out of his place." He looks back and is like, "I think I can do this. Come on, Jameis." He feeds James a little bit of cheese and they bugger off. Alright, lastly, he continues to give more just like random odd jobs here and there to certain other individuals that are sort of actively sought out. And then he gets to the last sort of job on his list, and he just sort of calls it out to anybody. All right, this is well, it's not the most exciting job. It's not the most interesting, and not the most well paid either. But somebody's pissed off about it. Anybody here's been to the Arcanist Quarter? You know the big library they have there?
I've not been in the city long, boss.
Ah, shit, right, you're new. Well, it's kind of under construction right now because of that frickin' tower. But yeah, they got a book they want us to grab, from some kid. Let's see, what was his name? Edmer Vaz. Yeah. He's like a squire of the church in Church Village. What's it called? The Armor of Light. Yeah. So he apparently borrowed a book from there a couple of days ago, and
Do you have a description of the book?
Weirdly enough, they don't really go much in that detail. They say just it's like a really basic leather-bound book. It's got a clock on it, I think, or like a
Leather-bound book.
a timepiece of some kind. I don't know. I'm not really familiar on the details. They're really vague with this one, so I didn't really think too much into it. But yeah, it's this kid. He's been gone for a while now as well, and I mean, if not the book, at the least we gotta look for this boy. The church has been on my ass to find him.
Any description of what he was last seen wearing?
He was a squire, so he would have been pretty much just everyday clothes. He might have like a little badge of helm on him or something, like a gauntlet with an eyeball in it, that type of thing. But not like a gross eyeball, like a really sort of like fancy eyeball, like kind of bluey and thing. I mean, if anyone's been to a church ward, or you've probably seen it. But yeah.
Yes, I know what the symbol of helm looks like.
Yeah, I'm not a particularly religious guy. So I can help you out there. But at least I know what the kid looks like. I've actually seen him a couple of times. He's about he's pretty young actually. He's about yay high. He sort of gestures like a little shorter than most like kids his height, but you got this probably just he hasn't had the growth spurt yet. He might have like a long sword at the most. He's not really good at it. I doubt it's even a real one. Yeah, like I don't really know the full details. You guys could go to the church for yourself and ask. They might know more.
I don't suppose any of you find people of any other location spells or scrying.
You guys could roll history checks as well to see if any of you have been in the city long enough to have run into this boy or the church.
Which check did you say, sorry?
History.
History, okay.
I could try.
See the rolls and see what we get.
That's a 15 on mine because of my luckstone.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm doing well.
Unfortunately, Ursa and Sniksnak, you have no idea, and neither does Ninja, unfortunately. But yeah, Yelric, Augustus, and what's your character's name again, Chris? I forget. It is Kay. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you three, you've. Okay, so the lowest rolls haven't met Edmer himself, but they've been to the church. They know where the church is located, so they can take it there. Chris, on the other hand, your character Kay, you've seen the boy before a couple of times. He was training under a couple of months ago a dwarf by the name of Gowen Noli. He was a good man, by all things considered.
So I have actually met him, so I've seen the stuff on him.
Yeah.
Including, say, the holy symbol around his neck.
Sorry, what?
So I would have seen the holy symbol around his neck and stuff, yes.
Yeah, you would have. But
you have to, like, I remember him.
Yeah.
Yeah. In which case, I will turn around and cast the spell Locate Object, focusing specifically on his holy symbol.
Okay.
Okay. Describe by name the object that's familiar to me, either very holy object, a certain direction of the object's location as long as that object was within 1,000 feet of me.
Okay. You guys gonna spell right now?
I'm casting it right now.
Okay. So you cast the spell and make an Arcana check, please.
It's a little bit low. Let's hope we get lucky. No.
See, it's weird. It's not that the spell didn't work. It did, but you feel his presence show up and then vanish in like a second. You have no idea what to make of that.
I relay this information to everyone else. Don't I get a rough sense of direction though?
Let me check the map. Based on where you guys are. It's you think it might be heading towards the Drake's Pool Yard, which is about east of here.
Can I tell was it moving for the limited time? That the sense was the object in motion?
That's the weird thing. It wasn't. Not really. If it was moving very slightly. And then just like gone. Almost like a small sort of like a wandering and then poof.
If I relay this information, can someone else make the Arcana check to explain exactly the sensation?
You can give it a try.
As I explained, I suspect someone's got some sort of blocking. Someone who was aware of my attempt to locate and shut it down immediately.
You can give it a try, but it will be at disadvantage, however, because of the fact, well, you know, there's some things you can't really relay properly unless they've actually experienced it for themselves.
What do you mean? Someone else would make it a disadvantage?
Yeah, like as you're explaining it to them and they make the Arcana check, they haven't, you know, they're not exactly like a genius magician. But, okay, wow, ninja...
16?
16. So you describe it to him, and it's weird. It's even weirder now, because it's like, well, he's not really like a strong magician or anything, but it almost sounds like the way you're describing it, he just sort of blinked out of existence.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it literally sounds. It's pretty much as he says. Like, well, you know, that's. It's strange as it sounds. As you two start talking, it's like, well, you know, any type of concealing spell and magic and stuff like that could work over the long run. But this was, why even reveal yourself at all? Like, it's very strange. Like, if that's the case, anybody could have picked him up by now. Because the weird thing is, when he popped up, it's almost like he popped up twice, and then vanished in that same second. Again, it's really hard to tell them what to make of this unless you actually meet him for yourself.
Well, I've got a rough location where to look. Shall we start looking there? You want to go to the church, guys? Up here, they obviously, if you don't try and look for him now, the information I've gathered from the spell will be less relevant.
I don't know. Perhaps it might be worthwhile talking to this young man's mentor.
What's his name? Garrus interjects and he says, actually, you'd be talking to probably the head of the church. The legal term, I think, was, or they called themselves the frickin' the Armor of Light. You know, there's like how there's like different factions of Helm all over the place. You know, there's like some.
What was his name again?
The priest's name. One sec. His name was let me look it up.
Well, the dwarf's name that was mentoring him.
The dwarf's name. Yeah, his name was. D. It's like something. Whatever. Hold on, he's trying to remember really fast because I know I just said it. One sec. The brain box ain't working today. Oh yeah. Go and Noli. Like he snaps his like Go and Noli.
I'm scrolling down.
But yeah, if you won't be talking to him, you'll be talking to Ular, the head of the church. Anything else?
What god do they worship? Church?
Sorry, what? Sorry, what?
What god do they worship?
Helm. For a brief description, yeah, Darius says, for a brief description, go ask him. Because I am fucking clueless on these things.
Church.
Ooh. Is everything alright?
Yeah. Ursa's fine,
That's
freaking out, it seems.
so we'll find out a bit.
Oh.
So, Helm is basically a church of following order and light and goody two-shoes puppets who think that Lord serves well-being of everyone.
Garrus interjects and says, like, yeah, something like that. Like, you self-righteous asshole.
I could have just put it better. Although I'm curious as to your contempt for them.
It's just not my thing. I mean, like we have church village, called church, cathedral village for a reason. God damn it, preachy sons of fucks. Yeah, he's really he doesn't. You get the idea. He just doesn't really like. He's not a religious guy.
I always wondered if he takes a priest of Helm and wipe his memory of Helm and then replace his belief with another religion, would his powers still?
I wouldn't recommend that if I were you.
Will we be going to Drake's Pool or Cathedral?
I'd say Drake's Pool. Just try and find out any information on the vanishing of the spell before we go and check out the church. If nothing turns up there.
Okay,
then
let's go and reconnoiter around Drake's Pool then.
All right then. Okay. All right. So it'll take you about, I'd say, from where you guys are. I forget. I need to just check the city dimensions. 'Cause I think this place is like 80. It's not 80. This place is pretty wide. So it is. Population's about 8,000 people. So I'd say this is about. It's a pretty big city. So I'll say it takes you about, guys, like 30 minutes to make it halfway across. And you get to the Drake's Pool area. One sec. Let me just get the 6 streets there. Okay. Essentially, Drake's Pool is kind of like an industrial zone. Essentially, there are, the reason why it's called Drake's Pool is because of the fact they have these sort of really large, like, I don't know if I'd call it lava, but they're generally like powerful, these strong heat sources that they use for like smithing, masonry, things like that. It's, it's actually, naturally a pretty popular spot in the winters for obvious reasons. And, a lot of the construction and a lot of the foundry-based work is all, starts from here, more or less. So, yeah, here is the map now. What would you guys like to do? You've entered the Drake's Pool zone, and it is... Well, you're not directly amidst the pools themselves. You can kind of see like the emanating lights from the heat, from like certain corners and places. Some people have like smaller foundries, for example, that are being used.
Could the thermal vents, etc., be caused as what may have caused the Arcane to have interference with?
Possibly. Possibly. Whether or not it's likely, you're not entirely sure, because it is magical by nature, but it's not a particularly, amazing, fantastical magic. It's, you've heard of the fact that some they say that there's like a sort of minor enchantment that sort of keeps the whole thing going. They try to keep it run very efficiently as possible by using the least amount of magic and having like a lot more fuel and igniters and things that actually keep the fire going. They try to keep it lasting as long as they can without having to just keep calling somebody to cast magic and such.
Did I get a sense of where the object was before it got flashed out, or was that just not enough time?
You can make another Arcana check if you like.
Don't forget about the help action that exists.
Yeah, can someone assist me, please? I can't. I know how to do magic. I'm just not very good about the actual intricacies of magic, unfortunately. If anyone could jog my noggin would be thoroughly appreciated.
I'm not that well learned.
I'm doing really crap with the dice rolls.
Admittedly, you're also
I've
not a
twice now
wizard.
I've rolled a double. True. I'm here to
Unfortunately,
play
yeah,
Battlefield,
you can't make out anything. It's really weird. Although you can make a perception check.
Did I actually? Can't. Perception.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
flaming hell.
Yeah, you don't see anything. Sorry.
And they're all the same number.
I keep an eye in case everyone else do it. As I say, look, I know it's around here somewhere. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we can spot him.
All right, you guys can make perception checks all over. Ooh, I see a 25 there. Cheeky little 25.
Ooh, two sneaky nat 20s.
All right, so unfortunately, you don't see anybody around matching the description of the boy, of matching Edgar, or it's Edmer. Unfortunately, however, you do start to see some really shady individuals show up that don't really look like they fit the natural, the natural culture and community here.
On a shadiness scale, do they look shadier than me, or do they look less shady than me?
They look shadier than you.
They look shadier than me.
That's
They
shady.
look shadier. They're about as shady as you, if not shadier.
Yeah, shadier than me. That's impressive.
I will say those who rolled critical on their perceptions, I will say you guys, you do notice that they've got these sort of small badges on like their chest that have a three colored lightning bolt symbol with like a blue, purple, and a green lightning bolt all crashing towards one singular point.
Will I have ever seen this symbol before?
You can make a
Yeah.
history
Is
or
that
religion check.
the symbol of a variant symbol of Hector or another lawful evil organization?
You can make a religion check or a history check. That's not bad.
-1 or -1?
I love this.
Well, let's go for religion because there's only one true faith.
Yeah, let's see.
God damn,
Neat.
you're having like Chris, you're having the freaking Sanjuro rolls now. Jesus.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to stealth, so I don't give a crap.
Okay, so yeah, those who have succeeded have recognized that is the symbol of Talos, otherwise known as the God of Storms. He is a chaotic evil god who's who's like sort of like the patron god of looters, raiders, brigandiers, just generally people who their philosophy is destruction. Basically destruction and raiding, pillaging, things like that. Talos himself is sort of almost kind of like a pirate. He looks a bit like a pirate too because he has like an eye patch and like this weird sort of like glowing sort of sea of stars in his eyes. He has like the power of like a lightning. He's like if you mix Zeus with a pirate. That's kind of who he is.
So, our most priest pirates then.
Captain Stormbeard.
Pretty much, yeah.
Stormy Stormface.
Yeah, you can see maybe some of them do have a bit of a pirate-esque look to them, and those who are close enough can actually smell the nasty sea salt on them, among other things.
See shit?
Pretty much. Okay.
Oh no, let me put cats on the board here.
Okay. It is now I will ask everybody to roll initiative, please, as they get up behind the guards and they kill
Be
them
sure
all
to click
in
on your token first.
Oof.
What?
Oh.
Tracker's not. Okay.
Yeah, everybody roll initiative.
Be sure to click on your tokens. Before.
Oh yeah. Hang on, I need to put my token on because it's not on.
Guess I don't really need
Can I
tiebreakers,
very
so-
quickly just ask one of them? Just ask very sort of loudly. Have you seen this boy? Give a loose description. I don't care if you actually have took him or not. I just need to know if you have.
You're saying this is the bandits?
Yep.
They look at you pretty pissed off, and it's sort of like surprise and also concern. One sec. Just need to get them on the initiative order.
Of course I say I don't need tiebreaker, and then we get 2 19s.
Could you edit that to a 10, please?
Yeah, one sec.
Because
I
have.
say, look, if you tell me you've got him, I can report back the success we've found the boy, and better we even help you get a ransom for him.
Okay, they now start sort of gunning towards you now, and one of them says, "They're after the boy too. Get up!"
Nice.
You get the feeling that that's money is not a factor here.
Fucking idiots. Keep one of them alive.
All right, top of the round is Ursa, your character.
Let's see. Well, guess I'll head to the closest one.
Okay.
And yeah, why not do this?
Shit.
Okay. Charm person. Okay. Wisdom saving throw. All right. Here he goes.
Yep.
The DC is
14.
18. Unfortunately.
Damn it.
Yeah, you try to charm him, and you can. Unfortunately, the sort of the bloodlust in his eyes is sort of overwhelming the charm. You get the idea that these guys they're here for a very specific purpose, and it's pretty obvious what they're after. The minute that you guys mentioned the kid. So, is there anything else you'd like to do?
But it's actually just disengage.
Oh, well, crap. Crud. Okay, shoot. Well, if it's a problem, then I'll take over your character for a bit if something goes wrong. Just let us know. If things get dangerous, you should leave. If you are having a tornado warning. Wow, this is really a night of disasters today. It's almost fitting for this campaign.
Yeah.
Anywho, so Snick, you're up.
Minis! Snick will, quicken spell cast Armor of Agathis on himself.
Okay.
So that's my first thing. It's that.
Okay. Okay. Yes, you successfully cast the spell now. Anything else you'd like to do with your bonus?
And then with my bonus action, my action, actually, because I
wait.
quicken spelled it.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay.
And then with my action, I will cast Ray of Frost on this one. I believe I can reach that.
Okay. All right.
Let's see if I can actually. Yeah, easily. I think that hits.
I'm fairly certain that hits. Yes, the DC's 21.
That's to hit.
Yeah, that is. Oof, he's a 12. All right, damage is 6. Yeah, so.
And his movement speed is reduced to 10 until the start of my next turn.
Yeah, you zap him with the cold blast, and he is now nearly frozen. You've taken off a good chunk of his health. He looks very sickly. There's a lot of, black skin now because of like very serious frostburn on him now. He's definitely looking rough.
And that's my turn.
All right, next up is Kay.
Right. I'm gonna come to. Yeah, I'm gonna keep about 10 foot away.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I actually prepare Wrathful Smite
Okay.
and charge him or swing him a sword saying, "Kneel before your batters!" And I'll swing at him.
Okay. Make the hit.
Gosh, there we go. Okay, so first attack.
That
So
hits.
it's almost like a one-handed scythe thing.
It's a
Okay,
war
so
pick,
yeah, so I do 12 piercing damage as it punches through. Also, the spell then goes off.
That was unnecessary because you literally plant the pick into his brain, and he is non-existent now.
Okay, which case it takes another point of psychic damage as his head blows off. And
It's like Videodrome.
can I have a wisdom saving throw in case I want to know if his last dying moment was sheer full of terror.
All right, let's find out.
I need a wisdom save.
Did he die instantly, or was it? Nope, he rolled a 5.
Yeah, so he died terrified, and he would need at this point make a wisdom check, not save, in order to try and recover from the fear if he weren't dead, which you would have to do at disadvantage as he would now be frightened of me.
1 second.
That's pretty metal. I like that.
Instead of using my next attack, I'm just gonna turn around and I'm gonna just yell out, "Who dares stand before us now? Kneel or I might spare you!" As an intimidation check to the others.
All right, give it a shot. Also, yeah, that guy rolled a 7. He failed both checks. It was a brutal murder for him. Even though, ironically, he would have died fast, really quick, but still.
Okay, I don't know if it's that's a 10. I rolled a fucking lousy 5.
Let's see. So, again,
Intimidation check.
intimidation against...
Unless you let me use it advantage.
It depends. Let's see. Ability check would be charisma, I forget. What's the opposing for intimidation?
It can either be charisma or
Charisma.
that's entirely up to or wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom, actually. That would make a lot more sense.
It's charisma for me to make the roll, but whether they actually
8. Okay, yeah. So they're... I won't say that they're stopped, but I'll say they're a little hesitant. They're not going to move this turn at the very least now. So they're keeping their distance from you.
awesome.
This is an average day for the townsfolk.
Yeah, those guys are gonna. Well, there. Okay. Oh no! Oh Lord God is fighting. There, better. There's only so many people that can control that. See that one guy's on the. See those two on the crates now. That's how shit scared they're on. They're all gone mad. Okay. So yeah, I'll say. Because, yeah, I mean, there is a bit of a range on your intimidation. They're definitely scared of you now. They're not going to stop, but they are going to pause at the very least. I'll say for this run round, they're not going to move towards you guys. Their movement is halted. You know, they are frightened. How's that? Yeah, there we go. They're frightened. What am I...
Excellent.
I keep on forgetting. There's a status effect for... Okay.
Yeah, I love for frightened status effect.
Yeah, so they're all frightened now, so they will not try to get near you. Okay, next up. Thank you, please. Sorry, thank you. All right, next up is Yelric. Are you with us? Yeah,
It does not seem to be a Yelric.
unfortunately, yeah, that sucks. All right, I'm gonna have to control him then. That's unfortunate, but oh, what can we do? Okay, so Yildrick, what does he have? Yeah, I guess I'll just have him cast Thorn Whip at the very least. Does that show up? Okay, yes. Thorn Whip on the what's the nearest band? Actually, what's the range of Thorn Whip?
It's 30 foot.
30 foot.
30 feet. Okay.
It's just
Yeah, he's gonna move.
looking
Which
spell.
wouldn't be able to reach any bandits.
Which one is he?
He is this one here.
Right.
I mean, he
so
can move
one,
first and then
two-
make the spell cast. That would give
Yeah.
him.
Well, he could easily reach this one up here,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He would.
or with a little bit of movement, he could probably reach this one down here as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
probably gonna do then.
it's-
1 sec. So move him over 30 feet. I'll leave
Um,
that snapping.
Please tell me it pulls him, but it knocks him prone.
30 feet. Come on. Okay, yeah. Sorry, just 30 feet over here. I think it's like this. And I don't. Doesn't seem to say if it knocks him prone or not. It just seems to be just a standard attack. Oops, hold on. Just double checking the extra 30. Okay, yeah, so that will do 17 to him. His is 12. That'll hit, so that's a 6. So he also is now down to 5. Ah, thank you. Or not. Okay.
Uh,
But yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not
Oh well, either
ever
way.
anymore.
Well, it's fine. At the very least, he's done 6 damage to this guy. And I believe I'll leave that as the end of his turn. Augustus, you're up.
and if the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to you.
It would be guessing, hold on, medium, I think. Oh, actually, let me see how large Yeldrick's character is. Medium,
Basically,
yes.
if the target is large or smaller.
No, sorry, medium. Unfortunately.
So the target does get pulled.
Oh, he does. Okay. How much?
Yeah, large or smaller. 10 feet.
Okay, so 1, 2. Yeah, there you go.
Ta-da.
Okay.
Hi.
I'm going to dash over to this gentleman and lay about him with my rapier.
All right, let him have it. All right, so unfortunately, that does not hit.
He remains unpoked.
He does need a good poking. That's unfortunate. Anything that you'd like to do with your bonus?
Hmm. I have a
You can
look.
shout profanities at him if nothing else works.
Unfortunately, Vicious Mockery isn't a bonus action spell.
No, I think I'll not disengage at the moment, so I'll just leave my bonus action where it is.
All right then, Verthica, you're up. I'm pronouncing it correctly, right? Verthica.
Okay. So, I just need to confirm something. So if my halberd has reach, it's 10 feet away from me.
Yeah.
The fact that frightened at the moment means they're not necessarily move 10 foot any direction closer to me, which means you can probably poke them. They can't reach you.
Mm-hmm.
So if I go here, I could stab this.
Pretty much,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, I'll do that then.
If this is a 5-foot range, this is a 10-foot range.
Yeah. Pretty much just double melee. That's really all it is. Yeah, that hits.
And a nat
Nice.
20.
Pokey.
Fun.
So that's 8 to 3. Yeah, he's dead.
Fuck.
Yep. You just, impale him, lift him, dump him on the ground like trash.
I do have a question. Does this guy look special compared to the others?
A little bit. I mean, he's wearing a little bandana.
That's... Okay then. If you can. Well, yeah, definitely want him alive.
All right then. I believe is that the end of your turn, Ninja.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, it is now the bandit's turn. Let's see now. Okay, this guy's gonna go over here and kill this harmless
I
civilian.
thought they said they're frightened this turn.
They are. They're not going towards you. They're going towards the innocent civilians.
Hmm?
Yeah, they're not moving towards you. They're moving towards the poor saps who cannot defend themselves. Make sense?
Mm.
Okay.
Mhm.
This guy's dead. That's this guy's dead. What else we got here? This guy's gonna run over here, kill this poor sack.
Yep.
He's dead. These people are gonna go out. I'm just gonna put these two over here, assume they're out. And
Well, at least some of the others would be safe.
yeah. Yeah, these guys also gonna try and just go the way you guys came from, so about like this way then. Just get them out from there. Alright, and it is now the bandits' turn, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Alright. So yeah. So that guy's killed that dude, what can the bandit captain do? Not much. Okay, yeah, it's the bandit next to Endo is going to use his scimitar.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit you?
Yes, just.
Okay, you take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. Oh wait, no, do the rest of them have... No, he did his attack. I feel like one of them has a crossbow.
Yeah, that's the bandit captain.
Actually, weirdly enough, it's the regular ones. But
Oh.
nah, most
Any attacks they do is at disadvantage.
against you, yeah. Yeah, this...
Nope. Everyone.
Oh, everyone, okay. Right, well, I'll say at the very least, since
Wait.
some of them have light crossbows. Let me see, the distance is...
Does that count the guy who was attacking me as well?
If they're frightened of you, yes.
How much did he do then? Yeah, he rolled a 9 then, so that would miss.
Yep.
Okay, so you're safe.
Nice.
You get 6 back.
Hooray.
Nice catch. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna say... So that guy throws a long crossbow, that misses. Okay, another one. That misses. Okay, yeah, I think that's pretty much everybody. The two that could fight were the ones that had killed the civilians. While the bandit captain is just sort of standing there. He's angry, but you can also see that he's very visibly terrified too. He's just like, he's stuttering. He's like, get him! Just get those. Who are these chumps?
Okay. First I was just irritated. Now I'm actually full on angry.
Alright, so it is top of the round. Ursa, you're up.
Alrighty. And then should be able to get over here.
Okay.
And that would give me sneak attack.
Okay. Let's roll for damage. Roll for your attack. That hits.
Okay. So 10.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Yeah, don't think he had much.
Okay.
Yeah, you just
Okay.
sneak up behind underneath Augustus and then just poke him right in the stomach. And he's like, oh! He did not see you coming. So it's just like, and
Cool.
he's down. Is there anything you'd like to
Alrighty.
do?
And
Oh, I'm glad I
Well, that's-
distracted him sufficiently for you to do that. Well done.
thank you. And then I'm just gonna bonus action, movement. What is it? Dash. And just kind of get a little bit over here,
Okay.
closer to okay.
I will say, bear in mind the crates are pretty big, so you have cover, but at the same time there's also a bit of a visibility thing, considering you are a gnome. So just bear that in mind. The crates
Alrighty.
they're pretty big, so I'll say they are medium sized. All right. If that is your turn, we're up to Sniksnak.
Alright. So let's see. 70. That's 75. That's 75. Huh. There's one more.
Yeah, there's pretty much I think only 4 remaining now.
Yeah, seems so. So I'll move this way.
Okay.
Let's see where I am now. Yeah, I'm with range to do that.
Okay.
I will cast Ray of Frost again
Okay.
on this guy.
Okay, that
Yep.
hits. That is a 9. Yeah, he has 2 points of health left. Same deal. You know, he's literally just, his skin is more or less, freezer burn type situation,
Hmm.
and he's looking mostly dead. Mostly.
Yep.
Alright, anything else?
I have a bonus action still. What can I do on a bonus action?
Not a lot,
Hmm.
unfortunately.
Nope, doesn't seem like I can do anything else. So that's my turn.
Okay, next up is K.
Right, they're all dying. Everyone seems to be dying. All the baddies seem to be dying in droves. Well, very happy. It also means you're in trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm making it clear I'm going after this douche.
Okay.
I don't know if the fear's still on him, but
No, the round's over since then.
fortunately, it's both my movement and action, and I can't do score with bonus.
Alright, next up. Yelric, you here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'll move one movement.
Oh, the awesome I could have done. Oh, I'll chill later now. Oh, that's right. Never mind. I'm out of that spell.
I'll Thorn Whip the captain guy.
Keep him alive.
Okay. That hits. Fortunately, it does do a little bit of damage, so that he is now on 61. Let me just double check.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits. Okay, yeah. You gather he's a little tougher than the other ones. Physically, at least.
Would it be an action to look around, try to see if I can see any more coming, or
1 sec. Yeah,
can I do that?
it would be. So 1, 2, that gets pulled over to you 10 feet. If you want to just look around, then I'll say make a perception check. You don't see any coming here directly. However, you do hear a lot of shouting and fighting coming from other places. You gather as much that you don't think this is the only spot getting hit. Like, judging from the sounds where they're coming from, you can hear one fight going on towards the direction of the Arcanist Quarter. There's another one coming from the church. And there seems to be going one towards the Crown Ward. So this is happening all over the place.
Okay. I'll use my bonus action to combat beast shape into a dire wolf.
Okay. Do you have a direwolf photo on you?
I do not have a photo. I can quickly Google though.
No, that's fine. 1 sec. Let me see if I can grab one for you.
There you go.
Yeah, 1 sec. But okay, yeah. Well, I'll deal with that. In the next time, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Augustus, is now your turn.
Okay. Almost all of them appear to be dead. So,
We need to capture this fucker.
some chaps over in the corner there might benefit from a taste of my steel. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What flavoured steel is it? Is it chocolate or vanilla flavoured?
steel flavored steel. It's the best kind, the original and best.
Not hazelnut steel? Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so I've just dashed to get over there towards them.
Okay.
In a very
Ooh.
flamboyant way.
I'm going to give this permissions to... 1 second. Advanced.
Everyone.
No, not everyone.
Everyone.
Oh, yeah, so you've just done a dash?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't have any
Alright,
spells,
next up
and I would have to
is-
change to a ranged weapon, so I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it's Ninja's turn then.
Okay. I'm gonna move here and use my pokey. I'm assuming with the maneuvers, I just say beforehand that I'm using them.
Yeah. Also, yeah,
Okay, in
Will,
which
the
case-
direwolf is now yours. Can you maneuver him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to attack him non-lethally?
Yes,
Yes, I don't imagine I'll be able to kill him in one go.
Okay.
And I will be doing a disarming strike.
Okay.
Oh, brilliant.
Let's see if I hit first.
Yeah, 15. I believe that hits. Its armor class is 15, so you match.
Yay. And then I do an extra, I think it's a d8.
Okay, so that's 61 minus. Okay, let's see now. 6 plus 8 equals 14, so 61 minus
Yeah.
14 equals.
No, it's just 6 because it was only a 15, not a nat 20.
Oh. Okay, right.
Yeah, it's because it's been done.
6 equals
I need to
55.
roll a d8.
But that was a disarming strike, though, wasn't it? Does he drop his weapon now, then?
I think there might be a saving throw. Let me just
May you...
When you hit a creature, it must make a strength saving throw.
Okay. He rolled a 9.
Yeah, that fails. He drops his weapon.
Okay, so he has now dropped a scimitar. He still has a dagger, though. So he's not completely
Well,
defensive.
less things to...
It's something. That's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it is now the bandit's turn. The bandit leader is going to now attack you with his dagger. 22 hit you?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, that hits.
you take 4 points of damage, piercing. And you're going to attack again. 19 hit?
19 hits as well, yes.
Yeah, you take 7 points of piercing damage again.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright, now, Endo, this bandit over here is going to take his crossbow and aim it towards your face. Let's see how that works out. I doubt it'll work well. Okay, does a 13 hit you, Endo?
No, not at all.
Alright, so he just starts cursing expletives and stuff. Alright, the bandit over here is going to hesitantly try to attack Kay with a crossbow. And unfortunately, he rolls a 5. Is there anybody else? Okay, yeah. The last bandit over here is going to try to attack Ursa. Ursa, does a 19 hit you?
Yeah.
Actually, wait, but you do have... Actually, no, sorry, not Ursa. I meant, technically he's behind... You're behind cover, so there'd be... You would have the AC up for that. I meant Sniksnak. Sorry, I get you too confused.
So I have a 12 AC.
You have a 12 AC.
So, yeah.
So you get hit by 6 piercing.
Alright.
Alright, and I believe that is their turn. Alright, top of the round. Ursa, you're up.
Alrighty. So... Okay, so I'll use my bonus action to dash over here
Okay.
and stabby stab.
Okay. Pokey pokey stabby stabby. What do we got? 22, that hits.
6.
Yeah, again. Same as last time. Get him in the stomach. He's still surviving though. He hasn't had the withering effect of the frost, so he's pissed off right now. All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah. No, there's nothing else I can do.
All right. Snick, now you're up.
Yeah. Alright. Both of these two within 60 feet. Hmm. You know what? I will cast Sleep
Okay.
on these two.
Okay. I'm guessing it's a radius effect of how much?
It's a 20-foot radius within, or 20-foot centered in a.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So I guess you'd probably have to
What
do it
point
from
I choose.
here and then spread outward.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to see roll how many hit points it will affect. It will affect the weakest first, and then obviously onwards.
Mm-hmm.
19.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that this one over here will probably fall asleep. He only has 2 points of health, so he is now knocked out. The other guy here has 11, so I would say.
So he's out too.
Yeah.
Because he got with 17 left in the pool. Yeah, he's out.
Mm-hmm. So he managed to get 2 of them. Not bad. Good double
Nice
kill.
work. Nice work, Sniksnak. Nice work.
All right, Kay, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna make sure we take the captain as well if possible. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. I'm gonna stand in and smack a guy with my really extensive arms.
Okay.
Bonus action, Wrathful Smite. I am going to do it non-lethally, so this is basically just break him rather than kill him. Where did I do that character sheet?
That hits.
Okay, non-lethal damage, that's 10.
Okay.
I attack again. Let's see if he's still alive.
That misses. His AC is 15.
Fortunate. Fuck.
And the reason you're not
That's
trying to
alright.
kill him. At the very least, you've got him down to like half health. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's alright. It still takes damage from the Wrathful Smite, which will definitely go off.
And how much is that?
1d6
Okay.
psychic. So it's not a massive amount.
Okay.
I then will also want, as part of the spell, a wisdom saving throw, please.
Sure.
So let me just
Let's
click
see
on
how
the
that
spell.
works. 20.
Hold on. You rolled a what?
You rolled a 20.
You
I wish I was
now.
kidding. This bandit's tougher than he looks. You see, he's got the bloodlust in his eyes, and you could swear that he's almost got a little bit of electricity for like a little bit of a second. Not sure where that's coming from.
As I see him still standing, looking angry instead of terrified, it's like, sir, there's actually some strength to you after all. Come then!
He's just like,
See if you can face up against the servant of the Great One. Come, fight the servant of death.
Alright, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright, Augustus, you're up.
It's me. I accidentally deleted
Oh.
my token. I rolled a 16.
Oh, shoot.
Initiative.
Although I do have a question. Did I provoke him to come after me instead of my unfortunate friend who's just been poked a few
Let's
times?
see if he makes the wisdom check for it. 10. So I'll say, sure, yeah. He's gunning towards you now.
Good.
Okay, yeah, sorry, Will, can you said it was a 16? Just roll really fast and I'll edit it.
Okay.
Babuski. Where the heck? What? You're gone again.
I am the dire wolf.
Oh, right, you're a direwolf side.
Yes.
Okay.
So how damaged does the captain look?
He's still standing, but he's taken quite a few hits. I'll say he
Okay.
has half health. He is on 41 points.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was gonna. No, I'll still try it. I'd like to try to jump on him
Go ahead.
and pin him down.
Okay.
I don't know what I should roll for that.
It should be like a 1 sec. Oh right, I have the character sheet. 1 moment. Dire wolf. All right, your abilities as a dire wolf are bite, pack tactics, and keen hearing and smell. Let me make this public, and I can show it to players. Show it.
I have like
Show it
a
to
list.
everyone?
I have the
You
stat
can
block.
buy
There.
basically you can buy an advantage and then try and bring them down to their
Okay,
rocket
seriously?
prone in the process, which is always fun.
Okay, why the F can I not? Okay.
So what do I need to roll to try to pin him down?
Okay, so we'll do the basic bite then. You just roll a So it uses, what does it use for its attack? I'm guessing it is. Okay, yeah. You know what? Here, let me. I'll copy paste this into the chat, and then you can see for yours. Not copy address. 1 second. Edit. Oh, for the love of you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna post this in the Discord. 1 sec. Just so that you have the image. I'm posting it in D&D. 1 sec. Should find her. Oy vey. There we go. You now have the stats of the direwolf.
Yeah.
So I think I don't know if it uses its dexterity or its strength for its claw, for its bite attack. I would say
It's
probably
strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you probably roll 1d20 plus 3.
Okay.
Well, realistically, any natural attack it can use whichever's better, but strength is better anyway. So
Oh yes. Okay. So I think technically it's 5, but either way that hits. So we now roll a 2d6 plus 3, and he needs to make a.
I'm not trying to damage him. I'm trying to pin him to the ground.
Okay, so I'll say it's
Basically a grapple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it'll be the same thing, but he still needs to make the strength check. 1 moment. Ability, strength. He rolled. Oh, sorry, that was. I'll do it for him. It's technically not the. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I clicked him wrong. 1 moment. Ability check. I feel like I might do that 6, but let's just see just for. Yeah, we'll go with the 6.
excuse me, I'll be right back.
Yeah, so you do manage to pin him down, and he is now prone.
Cool.
Okay. Is there anything else that you like to do now?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, Augustus, you're up.
Is there anyone actually left standing and alive on the battlefield?
This guy. Up here. Let me get this out of the way. Sorry, audience.
Aha, okay. On.
Yeah, so there's the one by Ursa that's still alive. It's at half health.
Yeah, okay, so I'm dashing over there,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to try and hit something this time, because I didn't last time.
Now one.
Oh.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah, right into a box. The crate just, like, you come and swinging, but you overshoot it, and it just goes into the crate. If you pull it out, you see, like, a couple of fruits and things get, like some bananas or whatever just got chopped.
Ah.
Yeah, you played a little bit of Fruit Ninja. You know, you can't call it that much of a loss.
Yeah, I pierce one of the apples in the box with my rapier and casually remove it and sort of toss it up in the air.
Okay. Next up is Ninja's character. We got a sub. Oh, hello.
I'm back, by the way.
Turns out I'd completely forgotten about extra attack.
had a little notification, and thank whoever was for subscribing. Let me see who it was. Fizzboy. Fizzbowl? Yes, Fizzbowl. Yes, thank you very much. Also, I'm pretty sure you guys are probably seeing this right now. Whoops. Fizzbowl, you got some free publicity. Enjoy that. Anyways, yeah, so Ninja, you're up.
Yeah. I forgot about extra. So I'm going to non-lethally stab him twice.
Alright, well the direwolf is kind of in your way. So this is gonna be a little tricky.
That's fine. We could just.
Please don't stab me.
I don't think either hits
I'll
anyway.
I'll say you have advantage considering the target is prone. So yeah, the 13 doesn't hit regardless. Actually, no wait, prone is automatical crit, isn't it?
No. That's incapacitated,
Oh
I
right, my
believe.
mistake. Yes, so yeah, the 13 does not hit, the 17 does. Thank you. So yeah, he takes 5 points of health off. So let me see if I can get. So 41 minus 5. Good 36.
Just carefully trying to jab under a direwolf.
Without actually having to
Yeah.
stab the direwolf, yes. But
Yeah.
at least, yeah, you do manage to get a poke in. You know, you get him in like his foot.
Yeah.
He's really not happy about
Yeah.
that. It's like, God damn it, my shoes!
Worse than stepping on a Lego.
No, there's nothing worse than stepping on a Lego. Yeah, it's weird enough. I've actually never stepped on a Lego. Crazy story. I don't know why, but because I'm responsible and careful with my stuff. Okay.
No, you just blessed your jammy kit.
Yeah. I'm really not. Okay, yeah, so it's the bandit's turn now. Those guys are asleep. There's not much they can do. The last bandit here is going to try and take one swing at Ursa with a scimitar.
Mhm.
Does an 8 hit you?
No.
In an ironic twist of fate, he also hits a crate and pulls out a banana. This is the fruit today. Anyways, okay, so that's his turn. The bandit captain is now going to try and get out. He's going to make a strength check to see if he can kick off the direwolf from him. I don't think there's any specific role for this, so it's going to be a contested strength versus strength.
It would likely be at his advantage. He's actually been pinned
That is also true.
on the floor. So
That also is permissible. He rolled a 3, which is a critical fail. So if anything, I'm gonna just let him take 1 point of damage because he gets clawed. Sorry, wait, it's 36, so that's 35.
Cool.
Yeah, this is a bad day for this bandit knight. This is this bandit captain. All right, that's his turn. Top of the round.
Alrighty.
The bandit's gone, so there's nothing else for him to do. Like he's just stuck. And the only other bandit has already taken his swing and missed.
I mean, actually, that would hit because I would have. No, wait, it just has sneak attack.
What, are you trying to climb over the crates?
No, it was rapier attack.
Yeah, that one right in front of me.
I see arrows going off on my my DM monitor, so I'm like, what's going on here? All right, so you're making this. Oh, did you do this? Okay, you did the attack already. My mistake. Sorry. All right. I didn't see it. Yeah. It is a 12. So yeah, you. So you're gonna miss.
Yeah, I purposely aimed for the crate because I saw everyone else aim for it to get fruit.
Of course.
Everyone else got a delicious fruity treat.
Ooh, nice food.
Yeah, they don't pay us very much. This is a good day.
Mistake. I meant the fruity bandits. Damn it.
I'll take it. The fruity bandits, fruit bandits, the cellulose Something or the other, I forget. But yeah, so okay, is that your turn done? Next up is Kate. Wait, I feel like somebody should have gone ahead of. You know, no.
It should be
Me?
next
Yeah. Yes.
after Citrine.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it should be Sniksnak, followed.
Yeah, so I don't know
Almost
why.
up.
But anyways, yeah, so Sniksnak, you're up.
There doesn't seem to be much I can do because I can't really reach anyone.
I mean, you have plenty of spells, don't you? Surely you can do like a long range thing.
Well, yeah, but like everyone's standing on top of enemies.
I mean, the three of us are just eating in the corner.
Apparently. Just having a good old time with the fruit.
What's the range of this? I guess I could try this on the bandit captain.
Okay, give it a shot. Hold person. Alright, okay, so the... Alright, cast a spell.
DC 14.
Okay. The save is... Wisdom, yes.
Yeah. DC 14.
And it is a 14.
Hold on. Is that a fail or a pass? I can't tell.
It matches, so... Hey, roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
It's above a 10? Yeah, it's above a 10. He's stopped. He now literally cannot move. See, that's what's called a tiebreaker.
Hey, we've held the captain.
Yeah. He is now literally frozen in place like a dummy.
Oh, good.
And this is where every single attack is a critical.
Alright.
Yeah, we don't need it to be. We can now just tie him up.
Right.
Remove the weapons and, yeah, tie him up. That's pretty much it. Apart from this one dope over here. If you guys want to deal with him, I'll tie him up and go to each one and tie the Sleeping Beauty up as well.
Considering it's literally just him left, I will say that, you know, you can do as you will with him. Kill him, subdue him, your choice.
Just move over to these sleeping beauties.
Yeah.
Oh, that one guy awake?
Yeah.
Doesn't deserve to live.
The fruit dude? You're gonna kill the fruit dude, bro?
Why would you do that? Him, the bandit.
Yeah, that's the fruit dude.
Don't kill the fruity bandit.
Yeah. Why? He's killed the fucking innocent bloke next to him.
Why do you
pay evil with you pay evil with evil.
Alright.
Is he Harry or Marv?
Up to you. But yeah, so what are you doing with him? Are you killing him or are you keeping him alive?
If surrenders, I suppose you can take you capture may have more information.
Well, let's see if he's smart enough to surrender. Okay, wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw, and he gets a 16. So yeah, he hands on his knees. Sorry, hands on his head, knees on the ground. He is just like, okay, I go up. Like, it's not worth it. Alright, so, and that is everybody. So now what are you guys up to?
Well, we're going to take these guys prisoner and start asking getting them to answer some really sensible questions.
Alright, are you taking them back to the Returners Guild then, or are you just going to wrap them up here?
I'm pretty sure the guards would want to deal with them as well, so...
They
I
did
will
murder
be
some guards.
inching towards the
Or we could take him back to the place you
Cathedral
mentioned.
village, towards the rest of the fighting.
Alright,
Woof,
you guys
woof,
want to head
woof.
towards the fight?
Woof, woof, woof.
We need to take these somewhere we can hold them though, that's the problem. We need answers and these fuckers that can give them us. End of the day, we've got a job to do and we need to do it. I'm fairly sure we're not the only one fighting.
Nick's just going over to tie up the two people he put to sleep.
A dog uses its mouth to tie people up. That's impressive.
Bark, bark.
As you guys are doing that, something really weird happens. I don't know if it... Can you guys by any chance see an effect on screen?
No.
Does something do the fandango? Is it very, very frightening?
Weird. Not showing up. 1 second. I made
Thunder and lightning?
something...
Queen? Galileo?
Something akin to that, yeah. 1 sec. Is it not showing... Oh, come on, 1 sec. Configure...
Figaro. No.
Okay, go this speed. Oh, wait, that's why it's on color. 1 sec. Give me uno momento.
Beelzebub, but the devil put a
No,
sign
stop
for
it. We're
me.
gonna get copyrighted.
For me.
For me.
You guys, nothing's changed about the map? By any chance?
Nope.
Nope. Oh,
No.
that's weird. Hold on, let me refresh it, because something... I have made an alteration which has not shown up yet. 1 sec. Apologies, technical difficulties. Just wait a moment.
As always.
Fellas, sorry. Okay. But yeah, so you guys are, you're wrapping them up. One, decide where you're going while I'm doing this. And two, what are you doing with them?
I mean, I suppose any of the ones we're tying up, I might try to, see if they have anything on them.
So you want to loot them?
Yeah.
Well, yes.
All right,
We
then.
definitely loot them.
Yeah, I'm definitely looting everyone.
Oh,
I
guys,
can
small
loot.
point, but we will be checking your pockets later. Nothing personal.
They all start shouting obscenities at you.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's either we take you through your pockets now and you get to keep breathing, or we go through your pockets through your corpses. It's your choice, gentlemen. Do
The
you really want to
captain, when you
object?
say this, he says that... Enjoy that gold while you can, my friend. It's not going to be much use for it afterwards.
I immediately punch him to say, shut up. Now, personally, I was more than willing to find out the information and let you go, but now you decide to kill innocent civilians. Now, my master would be very remiss if I didn't make you pay dearly for that offense.
Your master, my friend. You don't know who our master is. And I promise you, our master doesn't take prisoners.
Yes, your master's Talos, isn't it?
Your master is an insignificant
See,
worm.
you got a
to the
smart one here.
Yes, but we know who Talos is. It's not.
I mean, it's not a secret.
Yeah, he's not a secret god. What with all of the lightning and everything, it's not a.
It's funny because
hidden
as you
anywhere.
say lightning, it's not showing up on the freaking thing, but yeah, you actually hear a crack of lightning. Weirdly enough.
Crack a cow.
Pretty much.
A sneer.
Like, in fact, the clouds, like, you guys, while you guys have been fighting, you didn't notice this, but a storm has actually been brewing. It's like just out of nowhere, and it was like just like pure bright as day sunlight earlier. Not only like 15 minutes ago.
Oh, it looks like rain.
Okay, clearly this
I'm
effect is
just
not working.
continually running towards the cathedral place and then running back.
Yes, I think we should take him to the... I think the church is the nearest place here to our location, I assume.
Yeah.
Good, we could take these idiots with us and get information from their end as well as these morons as well.
Mm.
Oh, and we will get information.
So yeah, he just, he sneers. He's still, annoyed, but he just like sneers very like, both. It's sort of weird. It's sort of like a sort of happy and angry sneer. Like, he is like a sort of a rough fella, so it's probably normal for him. Anyways, yes. So off to you guys go to the Armor of Light. I'm guessing, correct?
Yes.
All right then. So yeah, here you go. On the map, clear as day. It's a very humble-looking church. You know, Helm isn't particularly keen, one of those keen gods where they grace themselves with gold and such iconography and things. And woohoo!
Oh my god,
Oh.
the flipping
Big
Trying to-
doggo, big doggo.
Orthus, what you doing here? Oh, right, Orthus has 2 heads. Never.
But so now that it's even though it's not showing here, it is raining now, pretty much. There is like a thunderstorm that's shown
It's a
up.
chocolate rain.
If only. No, this rain sucks. It's the worst type of rain that you've ever had. It's not like a super heavy storm yet, but it does feel unpleasant. And it's definitely like humid too, because it's like a summer thunderstorm as well, so you guys are like
You can almost like feel the static in the air, sort of thing.
pretty much, yeah. Making the dogs bark.
Woof, woof.
See, the dog knows how bad the storm is.
Feels like home.
Funnily enough, it has been storming around here recently.
Yeah.
It's
Currently
true.
storming here.
Global. So
Yeah, it's my apologies.
Anyway, so yeah, as you guys reach the armor of light, it's a pretty humble sort of abode. Like I was saying earlier, it's not like any of the more divine other divine gods were adorned in some sort of grand architecture or like iconography. Helm is a very sort of no nonsense lawful god. He is known as considered as the Great Watcher or the Great Guardian. A lot of his ideology is of protecting the people. The protecting the infirm, the young, the abandoned, things like that. Let me actually see if I can pull up the oath. 1 second. Sorry, the dogma of Helm, rather, as it's called. You can actually see as you get close to it. There is only one really notable iconography of Helm, which is the dogma, which I shall read in a second.
There you go. That's the dogma.
Thank you. Yeah. 1 second. Yes. As it says in Discord and on the website I got open, it says, never betray your trust. Be vigilant, stand, wait, and watch carefully. Be fair and diligent. Okay, I read that wrong. But yeah, I'll be here all day if I continue reading. You get the idea. It's generally like, keep an eye out for mean shit.
Don't be an asshole.
Yeah. Even,
No, in order to do what they do, they have to be assholes.
well,
Righteous assholes, so do everyone's trade in the
Well,
process.
see, here's the crazy thing about Helm, though. Like, he's actually not as like strict as most people think. Like, if you actually look into, people make a history check or a religion check. Anyway, either one is.
Nah, I've already wrote them off.
Nah. If anybody else is interested, please do so now. Okay, there you go. Fine. I'll say the 12 and the 11 work. Yeah. For what you can gather of Helm, what you've heard in the past, he is actually not that bad of a guy. Like, he's strict on douchebags that are ruining the world, but for the people he's actually helping, like, he's very... In the past, he's shown, like, a great deal of kindness towards children in particular. Like, people who cannot help themselves. That is really his, his mantra. Like, even his favorite weapon, a bastard sword, is called the Ever Watchful. He is the god of guardians, protectors, a light and life domain deity. A lot of his antagonistic gods are chaotic evil. So, that pretty much sums it up. Ironically, he's not actually even like a lawful good god. He's lawful neutral, funnily enough.
Yeah, Helm's the big neutral god.
Yeah.
For a Greyhawk equivalent, he would be considered along the lines of St. Cuthbert.
Well, there was a point where he was fused with a god called, I believe it was a Tyr, like a god of sort of self-flagellation and stuff like that. But that ended ages ago. But anyways, yeah, we are beyond that now. Okay, yes. So you guys have taken the bandits with you, am I correct? How many? All of them, or just the one?
The 2 sleeping, the bandit captain, and maybe the other one who probably surrendered.
Yeah. Okay, let me pull those guys up now as well, because why the heck not? 1 sec.
On the way to the church, I'm going to keep an eye out for any signs of combat.
Yeah, you You hear a lot of fighting. Not in your area, but you can definitely hear it. Like, it's going on, seems to be mainly happening in the quarter. We're right
Yeah,
where
well,
the clock
if
tower
you really want to go and get those people, we'll drop these guys off somewhere where we know they're going to be kept an eye on, and then we'll go straight off if you want.
We'll
Fight
say
these
the
people.
loudest, however, the loudest battle seems to be coming from the marketplace. Where naturally, I mean, there's a lot of people there, so it's most likely if they were going to attack, they'd attack the place with the largest crowd. You know, naturally. Bandit.
So if you really want to, we just need to drop these players somewhere where we know full well that they're not going to run off anywhere and they're going to be kept somewhere semi-secure.
Right.
This is the nearest place.
It
So
sounds
the
like
question-
the guards may have their hands full at the moment, though.
Yes, this is why we've come here. End of the day, we just need to chuck them in the basement, as it were. And the priest won't leave his flock here. We're obviously trying to come here for protection. That's all we need, just to make sure they can't run off. That's why we didn't go to the guardhouse. Got more chance of going there than they've got here. Ironically.
All right. So, are you guys actually going to bring the bandits into the church?
Yes.
All right. So you guys move in to the church halls, and yeah, pretty much as it looked outside, it is inside. It's mainly stonework, steel, stuff. The only notable thing
Right.
here is like interior is there is like a small little like pretty humble looking set of armor. You know, it looks like it hasn't seen much use in a long time. You know, it's almost ceremonial, really, more than anything, from what you can gather. As you enter as well, you see an Akroa. How do you pronounce it again? The
Arakokra.
Arakroka, yes. You see an Arakroka man sort of like giving like a very humble sermon. You know, you just praying and such. You know, trying to bolster people's confidences and keep them safe as well. Would you like to speak to the man, or you let him finish?
Which man?
The Akakroa. This is.
Oh, it's the priest doing his prayers and orating to the crowd, as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll interrupt. Sorry for interrupt your service, but we need of your services right now.
He looks towards you all and he says, he let's see if we can do a history check on you guys. One moment. Skill check. Yeah, he recognizes you. He's a little confused at first, and he sort of moves towards. He gets off his sort of the sort of like pedestal type thing, and he's like, "Are you not from the Returners Guild? What are you doing here? And who are these men?"
These men are responsible for attacking citizens of the city. We need to hold them somewhere secure. I will take them to the guardhouse, except A, it's further, and B, the likely there's no guards there. We need space to dump them in your basement. And we know you won't leave here whilst you're protecting these people. So we can help fight others, attacking other innocent people.
Yes, of course. This way, please. Yeah, so he takes you guys, and there is a type of a cellar that's not being used really for anything. You can see there's like, what's that word? There's a lot of like, you know, religious artifacts in there. Nothing special, you know, things like incense and whatever. You know, things that you use for like making holy water and such.
Fine.
So, yeah.
As we place them down and go over each one of them quick to make sure they've got no hidden daggers in boots and wrists and whatnot before I quickly go.
Yeah, the three standard dudes had, I believe, scimitar and 3 short bows, and the main guy had a scimitar. Was it a scimitar or was it a longsword? One sec. Yeah, he has a scimitar and a dagger. So you can add those into your inventory you want. You have 4 scimitars, 1 dagger, 3 short bows? Or yeah, 3 light crossbows. Thank you.
Does anybody else want these items?
I'll take a scimitar if there's one on offer.
Yes, there is. There's 3.
And
That's alright, but does anybody else want anything?
I'll take a crossbow as well if there's one.
Yeah, so jot down a light crossbow and a scimitar in your character sheets.
Yeah, and 20 crossbow bolts.
Yeah, and let us calculate now the money that they had on them. So quickly while I open up the John and so I can get that rolling.
I'm fairly sure the thieves have already picked them clean of gold. Which is why we're going to empty them out later.
Well, yeah, which is why I'm gonna see. Why is this taking so long to load? But yeah, while that's happening at the very least, yeah. So, so Father Ulhar comes up to you guys and he says, "What word of the other districts? What's going on?"
Can you not hear the fighting? Can you not hear the screams of the dying?
Yeah, naturally, of course, but
Then you can understand why I'm not hanging around to question these maggots.
They're apparently worshippers of Talos.
So should you feel to flagellate them to ease questioning later, feel free, Father.
I am not one for it. Those days are beyond me now. But if it gets dire enough, I will have to consider. Unfortunately, have any
Lock
of you?
them in, as long as they can't get out, that's all we require. I'll flagellate them myself.
I'd rather not, please. At least not in front of the common.
Oh
folk.
no, I promise you, it won't be. I promise you, it won't be done with witnesses around. Unfortunately for their crimes, I must make them pay.
So be it. But another time. Have any of you seen Edmer?
That's why we need to question them. They were looking for the boy too, apparently.
You see, he sort of just sits down in one of the pews, very sort of distraught and, and just concerned on the look on his face. He's just like, I told that boy not to run off. Sorry, hello?
Hello.
Ursa was doing someone.
Okay.
No, that was my mother talking to her dog.
Oh.
I couldn't.
Fair enough.
So
Yeah, I need to just pull up my character sheet so I can add a backup weapon of a scimitar along with.
Also, this is all the gold that you, all the currency you guys get. So jot that down and distribute it as you will. Post it in the Discord.
Do you want them actually at 9 gold, a lot of silver, and a couple lots of copper?
Yeah, that's just the amount that they had overall. We'll do the proper conversions later, just so that you guys have like some cash on you, so that you can look at later in case you need to buy something and such. But yeah, so you see Ulhar, he's sort of very worried, and he's sort of ruffling his feathers. He's like, ever since Guilmir's, I didn't find the name again. Sorry.
This is great, Father, but you mind telling us when we get back once we manage to save the rest of the city?
Sorry, what?
Whilst I'm fairly sure this is relevant, there's people dying. Shouldn't we go and help them first?
If you can, yes, please. The noises seem to be coming loudest from the marketplace.
Way ahead of you. Shall we go, ladies and gentlemen?
Woof woof.
Sure.
Right.
Nice.
So, yeah, so you guys are now...
Unless we find someone more relevant, let's make sure we make these bastards pay.
Right, so you guys have now reached the market square. Okay, why the heck is it? And by this, it's been about now 30. It's been, I think, maybe another 30 minutes have gone by, and it is now. The storm has gotten pretty strong now. It's unfortunate you guys can't see it. It sucks, but yeah, technically, the storm is now in full blast. Now it's kind of crazy.
So, how long did it take us to get to the
I'll say
cathedral?
From cathedral, I'd say it took you 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Because you passed. Okay, how about this? 15 minutes per district. So you crossed 2 districts to get to Drake's Pool, so that's 30. 1 to go back. 2 more, so that's so this is another 30 minutes. It's about like you're getting to about I think maybe 10 in the morning, like 10:30 ish, give or take. If my math is right, give or take, an hour. Yeah. So. Yeah, you get here and it's 1 second. guys just start storming in. Let me just pull the guys that are storming in right now, both literally and figurative. Okay, layer token. There we go. Better.
Oh.
Whoops, sorry. Whoops, one guy should not be there. Layer.
Thank you very much, Noname. Do you want to mark that down and put it in party treasure? If that's okay, Noname. Unless you want me to do it.
Oh. Whoever wants to carry all the money, I suppose.
Me.
No.
Me.
Yes.
I swear by the name of the Great One that I will not steal this gold from you.
Shoot, Ninja's
I'll
gotta
look
go.
after it.
Alright, alright, goodbye Ninja, I guess. It sucks you have to leave so early, but you know, I'll have to watch over your character. See you later.
Bye.
Alright, later.
I mean,
Okay.
15
sure.
GP, I'm sure 10 GP will be very useful for the party.
I'll just mark down the money on my character sheet.
They
Nah,
weren't
I've got a
exactly
separate-
rich.
I'm writing it down on a separate sheet so I know it's
Okay.
party treasure rather than...
Yeah, sure.
I mean, they were only CR 18, 1.8. Oh, sorry, 1/8. So yeah, it's not.
One thing.
Yeah, yeah, it's cool.
Okay, so
It's
yeah.
just, I've got to keep it all marked and separate.
My favorite CR, 1.8. Not quite as strong as 2, but still exciting.
Thank you, Noname.
All right. So, what was I about to say?
Something, we're probably going to have to roll initiative.
Yeah, good point. So maybe do initiative now. Like figuring this out.
Where are we coming in at? Like what side?
You probably be coming down from about 1 second. So you guys down here, I guess.
Okay.
Right, we're all.
I tell you what, your Dalwolf impression's got a lot better.
Thank you.
Really stunning there. Truly remarkable.
En route, as we travel, could I have time? I've had time to cast Armor of Agathith.
Sure.
Excellent.
Surprisingly, my armor of Augustus would still be up.
Yeah, so I was kicking myself earlier for not having done it myself. It's not likely to come to a massive effect, but end of the day, it's just that little bit of extra protection on top, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jeez, all these are baddies?
Pretty much anybody with a red token on them, minus the guards.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be
Which are
fine.
these guys here?
Yeah.
Jeez, these...
We'll be fine. I'm a wolf.
All I heard is...
That's true. You try to stalk and it just goes like, I don't know. It's like watching a Banjo-Kazooie game, just like, or like Animal Crossing.
No, you never have to budget to Kazoo. It's never good. The only no Druid Standstorm.
That seems to be about 15 enemies.
What's
got
that,
it.
Skip? There's a little boy trapped down a well?
Alright, enough. Okay, so yeah, basically the whole marketplace is in complete chaos. There you see barbarians wearing these huge axes, evil creepy mages, and then this guy just randomly in the middle of it all.
Such a brave peasant.
That guy, does he look like it? Does he have the symbol of tear on him?
He has the symbol of Talos on him, unfortunately. Yes, you
Oh,
can
that
see
guy
it.
with that shield.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
In fact, his hammer also has lightning on it, like just like almost like in Thor-esque fashion. So you gather he's not really friendly with you. And there's also lightning coming out of his eyes.
Oh, on the plus side, it may have some magical stuff we can nick off him.
Dibs.
Anything that serves the Great One.
Yeah, let's see if you could.
If you could use it better than anyone else, then absolutely.
All right, everybody, roll an ish.
You're not thinking of stealing and selling it, are you?
Yes.
That'd be such a tragic waste.
Well, you know, and depends on how profitable it is.
Oh, well, there is that, but I think we should see if it benefits us more first.
Ah, that's a fair point.
Besides, if we're better at doing certain jobs, we get better paying jobs. Am I not right?
I like your logic, young man. Right. Yes, +2 for that initiative for Rakish Audacity.
Oh
as
shoot!
well.
Hold on.
I got a real bullshitty roll.
I mean.
How can you? Is there a way to amend that?
Yeah, one
to-
second.
If you actually
Which,
click on the which one if you click on the one that's by your token, you can only alter the yours. You can actually put two on your
What
own.
had you rolled?
18.
Okay.
So it needs to be 20 because it's 2 + 2 for Rakish.
Okay.
So, cog in the top right, you can add an initiative
No. I
modifier.
know what you're talking. I know what it is. The problem is,
Oh, nice.
unfortunately, the initiatives from the last roll are still here. So I just need to get rid of those. Okay. Ooh boy, yeah.
Oh, I see. You're right.
Yeah. For some
Nice.
reason, on the player turn order, it's all normal. But for me, I'm getting like doubles of everything. It's weird. I don't know why it doesn't just delete them when you go to a new page. Okay. So.
Don't know.
Oh, I got to start from scratch. Sorry, guys. My bad. Okay. So, add. Yeah, it would just re-roll and then I'll just add the initiatives as they go. My mistake. Sorry. So, yeah, your original initiative was
20.
20. Okay. Actually, no. I'll count it off. Okay. So. Yeah, everybody do the rolls first, and then I'll ask. Okay. Freaking roll 20. I wish they did
You can
this.
fix it yourself, by the way.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
I know how to do it. It's just that it's annoying.
No, we
No, I mean, like,
Ed
the
don't
players
want-
can
Oh,
change
okay.
their own initiative.
Oh, okay then.
For example, if I go to my own initiative, which is for some reason not on here anymore,
Weird.
you deleted my initiative.
I deleted everyone's initiative, but yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Oh god. Oh, I'll just re-roll because
Oh,
I didn't like my roll anyway.
All right, then fine. Yeah, my mistake. That would be my compensation.
Yes!
Okay.
How about you?
That's pretty much everybody rolled. Everybody rolled 20s on their initiative.
I was in the top 3 before, and now I'm at the bottom.
Oh.
Well, to be fair, the berserkers and stuff had people had already rolled 20s yeah, they rolled a natural 20 on their initiative, so they can't be blamed for anything.
On the plus side, it means it's one less critical hit you got to do on us then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless it's one of my games for like I don't know, like XCOM.
Mhm.
I was good at crits for that.
Mhm.
Fun times. Oh dear me.
Feels like so long ago, but actually it was only about a year.
Only here we go. Oh, fun times though.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think we've been playing for a little longer than that.
Oh yeah, we'd had a couple of previous campaigns, I think.
10th Kingdom. That was fun. Although yours was the Wishing Well.
Oh yes, that was fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll pick it up and let you guys go through it again. Anyway, where were we?
Yeah.
Oh, you're waiting for me, aren't you? Whoops. Do these just
Turn
like
order just
typical?
appeared.
What's the difference between these bandits, the bandits we fought previously?
These guys look tougher. Oops, sorry.
I mean, do these guys look like archers or?
The dudes who are holding the huge giant axe are literally screaming bloody murder and killing everybody around themselves.
So they're berserkers.
Well,
What about these guys in blue?
well, the slicked back hair looking dudes look like they're casting magic at people and firing lightning bolts and things. Lightning's being a common theme here.
Mm-hmm. Well, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that provokes, and I proceed to give 0 fucks in the process. Because I want to get reduced, and I'm going to then attack this prick twice. But he gets attack of opportunity on me first, though.
Okay, so you're talking about the mage, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he will attack you with a quarterstaff. The 17 hit you.
No.
Yeah, it just pings off the armor.
I'm just like, know your place, dog. So, yeah, I'm going to turn around and drive my pick
I
into
don't
his
think
face.
he was being literal.
I don't.
And that one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah, he manages to dodge you very quickly.
Know your place.
Yeah. He literally just, as you come down with the war pick, he gives it a little zap of lightning and he just like shocks you. It doesn't damage you, but it's enough to throw off your aim. Actually, let me think. 1 second. The 18's a fail, but let me see the. No, yeah, it's 12. Sorry.
What?
Yeah, Mage's AC is 12. So
Yeah, it's pants, but it's still better than bloody. I didn't think it settled it. Considering I've rolled a less than a 3 both times. Jesus. Alright, that's my turn done though.
Right. Next up is the direwolf. Will, you're up.
Are these like walls or
They're like
steps?
they're little chest-high walls. The idea was that this is the market plaza where they were setting up for the 50th anniversary of the town. So they were, making like sort of like temporary stalls for like people from all over, places like Waterdeep and such. Could,
Okay.
come by, sell their wares. So they're not particularly high. You can get
Okay.
like maybe like 1/3 cover, like the lower style cover, for defense, but you can jump over it.
Doing some measuring to see where I can move.
I feel like you should have more movement as a direwolf.
I have 50 feet,
Oh yeah, okay.
so I
Is
do.
it 50? I thought it was 40 for Direwolf.
No, it's 50 feet according to Roll20.
Oh, right. Huh. That's weird. I don't remember it being 50 feet.
I'll just run on this guy and fight him.
Okay. Which gentleman are you attacking again? Oh, the evil mage. Okay. Yeah. So you rolled a 15. That hits. He takes 11. Yeah, you just sink your teeth into him, and he's like halfway down. Like that really, really sucked.
Good.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Fight harder.
And he needs to make a strength save.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. 1 sec. Probably not gonna do well on it. He rolled an 8.
Oh, you failed then. So
Yeah.
he's prone.
Yeah. Alright, so
And
that is done now. Augustus, you are up.
Okay.
There is a berserker
I'm
next to
going-
your face, so you can take care of him. You can take care of the other guys. It's up to you.
I think it might be time to attack the berserker chap.
Okay. Okay, 17. Does that hit? Let's see. It is a 13, so yes, that does hit.
Okay. And because he had the direwolf in his face at the start of the turn, does that give me sneak?
Wait, you hitting the berserker? Or you hitting at the start of the turn? You mean?
Yeah.
Make a stealth check and let's see. Like I don't know what the specifics would be. I personally wouldn't, but I'll say for this situation, let's see if you can get the perception on it. He rolls an 18. Sorry.
Okay, never mind then. Right, so just normal damage.
Yeah.
Okay, what?
Say wait.
Okay.
Wait, you didn't do the attack roll. Oh wait,
I
did you?
did,
What?
my
That's
rapier
weird.
17.
It didn't show up on the. That's weird. Man, Roll20 is acting weird today. My DM screen isn't showing that. But yeah,
Yeah.
his armor class, if I'm not mistaken, let me see, is 13. So both of those will hit.
Yeah. No, that's a stealth roll.
Okay. Oh, I
So
see.
you
My
asked me
mistake.
to
Yeah.
do.
Either way, the 17 hits.
Yeah. So it just takes 4 damage.
Okay, so 67. So that's
Because
63.
I rolled a 1 for my attack.
Yeah. All right.
And with my bonus action, I'm going to disengage and sneak up behind this mage.
Okay. All right, that is your turn. It is now the Berserker's turn. So he is going to now run straight towards Ursa, and he's going to attack her with a great axe. Does a 21 hit you, Ursa?
Yes,
That takes 14. You take 14 damage.
I would like to use my reaction. Uncanny dodge
You may. 'Cause that
to half
sucks.
that.
Jesus Christ, he got lucky. Yeah, so you take 7 points of damage then, slashing damage then. The next Berserker over here will go towards Snick.
Oh, fun.
Snick, he is now going to hit you. Does 12 hit?
That is exactly my AC, so yes.
Yes, you take 12 points of slashing damage.
And he takes 15 points of cold damage.
All right, okay. Okay, so
It was 12 points of slashing?
60, yeah. And 12 for cold?
15 for
Oh,
cold.
15. Okay, so minus 3. 2.
Damn it.
Okay. All right, that's them done. Next up is the. Let's see now. The Berserker's gonna come over here, kill this lady. Oh no, I'm dead. This Berserker's gonna come over here, kill this guy.
Really?
What?
Oh my god, I'm dead!
Alright, now the magician's gonna do something interesting. Oops, sorry.
It's like he's like in in South Park with Cartman, like they try to do a woman's voice.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, yeah, so magic missile. He's going to fire it at 1 second. Yeah, K. There's a magic missile coming towards you. Okay, freaking. Okay, I don't know why it's not showing me the stuff for magic missile, but you guys can. Oh, 1 second, let me pull it up. Magic. Actually, no, here we go. 1 sec. Better idea. Put it up on the whatchamacallit. Magic. What the heck? Okay, that's. All right, never mind. Scratch that other idea. Okay, magic. Missa. Yeah, for some reason, the keyboard on my PC has turned to Russian. Which I don't understand that. God dang it, Microsoft Edge. That's strange. Magic Missile should be in the Roll20 compendium. Oh, there. What? It was just there. Does anybody have it? 1 sec. Yeah, sorry, Augustus. 1 sec. Okay, there we go. Finally, Jesus. Come on, copy pasta. There we go. Okay. There you go. That'll have to do. Man, Roll20 is really Roll20 is really acting up today. Apologies for that. Here we go. So yeah, it is going to attack K, and for us, how much damage? Its dart deals 1d4, 3 glowing darts.
1d4
So it's going to do
plus 1
3d4
plus 3.
Yes, thank you. 2d4. Here we go. Yeah, K, you get 10 damage. Force. Chris.
Oh, okay. Ouch. I'm glad I put that bloody little spell on.
This berserker's gonna attack this guard.
Cause he...
20, how much does the guard have? Stats. Oh yeah, that hits. 15, he's dead. Guards don't stand much of a chance here. Guard here, probably also dead. Let's be real. 26. Ah, this guy survives. Shockingly. Not for long. Okay, Evil Mage is going to attack. What's his name? K again. Magic Missile. 3d10.
He's just
Yeah,
getting
sorry.
murdered.
Yeah, I forget. It doesn't need to roll for. What? Hold on, that's weird. Sorry, yeah. Magic Missile doesn't need to roll for an attack roll, right? It just does.
No,
Yeah,
it is
it
an
just
immediate
is.
hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting. Yeah, that's another
So that's-
10.
20 damage K is taken.
Yes.
I hate these fuckers already. I am so pissed.
Okay, this one's going to cast shocking grasp at the poor SOB that's in front of him. Okay, the berserker's gonna go for this guard too now.
Right,
13.
who's the two's, I guess that was the one who shot me.
So that
Who's the other
means
dick who shot me?
there's about like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mages in here. So take your pick. Oh, and 7, including one behind you.
7 mages. All of them within range for magic missile.
Pretty much. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this guard's gonna be hit. Yeah, so that one misses, thankfully. Yeah, I see these guys are gonna probably kill more innocent people. Okay, this guy's also gonna do another shocking grasp over here. Some magic missile and stuff. Okay, so that's one more. Alright, now this guy just seems to, with a shit-eating grin, walks up to this poor son of a bitch that's just begging for his life, and clobbers him in the face. Like, not even just a roll, he is literally just now mulch.
Yum. Ugh.
And he seems to shout around to the other, the raiders that basically... Sorry. Let me get into character. Oof. Gotta act. Sorry. Okay, yeah. So he pretty much stands tall, very defiant, very sort of enamored with the carnage around him, and he's like, "Enjoy yourself, boys, but don't forget, find the book."
Ugh.
All right, and that is their turn now.
And turn order seems to have disappeared again. Now it's back.
Yeah, sorry, I need to clear it up sometimes just so I can see and move
Right.
stuff around.
Hmm.
My laptop monitor is pretty
You
tiny.
can double. You can just double click on the top of it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it just minimizes it for you.
All right. Okay. Next up, it is, if I'm not mistaken, Ursa.
Yep. What I'll do is first cast Green Flame Blade
Okay.
and make my melee attack.
Okay. So are you attacking the berserker to your right then, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, the one right in front of me.
Okay. Let me
This
see
one.
his. Yeah, that hits.
Alrighty. Plus sneak
So 10
attack.
damage. Plus, yeah.
Okay, so 6.
It's 3d6 at 5th level, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, so that is in total 10. It's safe to say.
10
Yeah.
plus 3d6.
Okay.
Yeah. Did it not come up? Because I did.
Not on my end, it's not.
I see a piercing plus
Yeah,
4.
I don't.
And a
Well,
fire
it didn't
plus
come
4.
up for me, even though I did it.
You can make sneak attack an attack on your sheet that's just a straight damage.
Yeah, for now, I suppose at the very least do the roll and we can arrange for that later. Because it is almost 3 o'clock now. So I will, as late as we started, I am going to wrap up the session a little bit. It's getting late for some of our UK audience members.
There you go.
Okay, there we go.
So in total, what am I looking
12.
at here?
So it's 22 damage done to the Berserker.
Okay, so that took off a good chunk of him. Not bad. Not dead, but he's definitely worse for wear. The fire seems to have caught onto his clothes and things, and he is now burninating, pretty much. He's not ignited, but he definitely hurts. Anywho, next up is, if that is your turn.
Yeah, that's it. I'll stay
Alright.
where I'm at.
Okay, Sniksnak, you're up.
So, let's see. I will quicken cast
Okay,
Sleet Storm
okay,
in the center.
okay.
Well, isn't that going to harm the it's just him left, isn't there?
And then
Yeah,
I
first,
will.
there are a
What?
lot of civilians in there, so if you are making that call, just make that now.
Yeah. They just slip and fall. They don't get hurt any.
Really? Huh.
Sleet Storm doesn't do any damage.
Oh, okay.
It's,
So yeah, it's Sleet Storm just centered right on this guy.
All right.
So that's a 40-foot radius extending from him.
Okay.
And then, as my action, I will cast Shocking Grasp on this guy in front of me.
Okay. That hits.
Yes.
is Shocking Grasp a cantrip?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just but even with the quickened ability, you can only cast a single level spell around.
Yeah. I gotta mark off 2 sorcery points. I'm down to 1.
Right. So that's him down to 44. He himself, the electricity is shaking him up quite a bit. But weirdly enough, he almost seems somewhat invigorated by it. Not healed, but
No.
it's almost like it's weird. It's almost like a sort of ritualistic sort of like excitement to him now. Even though he is like near death.
Oh, great! He's made him excited now.
I'm not gonna say how, but he's definitely pleased.
Just, oh no, and I'm at pants level.
Oh god, that's true. I didn't say anything. For the record, I didn't say
I've got the
anything.
gif from that flipping toothbrush and that penguin gif.
What a good times.
Mm.
Okay, yeah, time to wrap this. Okay, as you get to the start of the round, before it's Kay's turn, the gentleman in the armor in the middle says, looks around and is like, alright, think it's time to wrap this up. He lifts his hammer into the sky, and the storm pretty much now coalesces around the marketplace. You can see an almost world-ending storm starts to just breach forth from the sky. It's looking bad. People are getting electrocuted and shocked all over the place, including Talos' members himself. And then the lightning bolts themselves are like huge. You know, they're like, let me defend too loud. Draw shape. It's like, ka-cha! Ka-cha! Ka-cha!
Cha!
Hey, my effects aren't working, so this is what I have to do in order to keep people entertained. Ka-cha!
Oh no! The blue tentacles of a pit coming.
Who cast Arms of Adar?
D&D jokes. Yeah, so yeah, the lightning storm starts to get very bad. Almost like, it's literally like breaking pieces of the ground off. Like, it starts getting louder, it starts getting more violent. Everybody make, what's it called? Constitution checks, because the storm is also getting worse now.
Saves or checks?
Yeah, sorry, saves actually. Saves, thank you.
Con saves.
Oh, yeah, surprisingly, we're getting a lot of good high numbers here.
Hey, phew.
Yeah, surprisingly, yeah, you guys aren't affected by it yet, but other people, like, some people are literally getting flat out killed and electrocuted by this thing. It looks like the end of the world scenario right here. You know, and you know, you gather you guys don't have much time. Like, even the city itself looks like it's breaking apart now. Okay, all the while, everybody make a perception check.
An
Can
unnatural
I
20.
hear or smell what I'm rolling for?
Well, it's going to be difficult given the whole
You
city.
notice
Like,
I passed gas.
your senses have been completely inundated with like the shock of the sound and the of thunder and lightning and things. I'd say everyone's normal, but you out of everybody is actually having a hard time because of the fact that you're wolf as an animal, you have more enriched senses. So it's like just you're being overwhelmed right now. It sucks. It's like going to like the worst rave in history. You know, like and it's got like a laser light show.
Okay.
So
So I
yeah.
guess that'd be the 8 then.
Yeah, amidst all of this, the guys who did get above like a 15, they see something running through like the marketplace up ahead. One sec. Let me get this to the right layer. There you go. It's like a man in armor just shows up, or something. You know, it's hard to tell. It looks kind of like animated armor. You can't really tell for sure. There's like a human. It moves like a human, but from what you can tell,
What armor?
animated.
I don't see anything on the screen, but okay.
It's on the right.
Over here. Yeah. So now, you see this sort of this being in armor, or you can't really quite tell for sure exactly what the physique of this being is properly, but it literally just starts darting across the field, and it sort of clashes swords with the hammer dude, and they get into like a deadlock. They just sort of stare each other down. The gentleman in the shield and helmet, the hammer just goes like, "This is interesting." And you hear the being in the armor just sort of shout out, they say, "You have no place here. Get back or be vanquished." In response, he says, "You have no power." Maybe not quite yet. So he, the armored individual manages to sort of kick him aside. And, he sort of pulls out something from like behind his back pocket. Or not pocket, but like, like his belt, as it were. And you see he pulls out a book. Strangely enough. And he seems to really quickly read some passages from it. And all of a sudden the entire field is engulfed in a sort of bizarre looking light. And you guys go unconscious for a good 5 minutes. And then a second. You guys are sorry. It is now 9 a.m. in the morning of the same day. You guys are back where you were sitting at the Returners Guild.
What?
That's
Wait.
Garius is now reading out the reports to, the requests to all the members here. You see Aaron and Aaron, the twins. You see the gnomic thief at the corner of the room. One second, let me pull out his name again one more time, just so I've forgotten. Come on, there you go. Yeah, Rancis and his Jam Master are there.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just going to get up. Yeah, I know what we're doing, boss. Yeah, see you in a bit. Yep, great, bye. Right, I'm already marched out the door. Go on, lads, we're going to go.
He's just
I'll
like,
shake my head and be very confused.
Gaius is just like, where the heck are you going?
You want me to? We've been asked to go and find a boy going by the name of Eden Moore. Sorry, Edmore Fez. Right, along with a book.
You see, he's running through his documents, and he's like, did you get the notes before you came in here? You're not supposed to read these things.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's predetermined. Don't ask me why. I'll just walk out. Oh,
Snick's
we'll do the
just
job.
holding his head in utter confusion.
Same.
You come in or what?
What?
What happened?
Gaius is just like, wait, what the fuck? Come back here. Look, you can't do that right now. Look, I don't have time to deal with you guys breaking protocol. We gotta do this by the books, all right?
Fucking bureaucrats.
Look, I don't like this shit either. I gotta do the job for it too. You think my ass isn't on the line?
Don't worry. In about
So I'm gonna
2 hours, you're gonna be dead if we don't go get moving. So don't mind me. Don't just sit there.
Well, clearly you guys seem to know something that I don't. What the fuck's going on with you two?
Can I try and make an Arcana check
Yes,
to
you
see
may.
what the magic used was? What? Is not
I'll
loading?
say, yeah,
Oh,
actually,
it's
it's
just
17.
Heroes.
I'll say
Oh, there it
that.
is.
Well, I mean, you look around you and you see pretty much that everything's as it was this morning. The same conversations are taking place. Rancis is, feeding Gemas with like a weird piece of like moldy cheese or something.
I had a question. All the gold and the equipment we picked up, are they still in our possession or have they gone?
Strangely enough, you do have all the stuff. You have the scimitars, you have the longbows.
The 15 gold.
Yeah.
What was it? 15. I've got
15 gold coins and a couple of them. Yeah, the general cashew is stolen
15
from the
gold,
thieves.
7 silver, and 5 copper.
Yeah, for some reason
So-
you have him.
We were just sent back in time.
Garius looks at you and he's just like, do you say that out loud?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
looks at
mumbles
you
it
and
to
he's like,
himself.
you're not on something, are you?
Yes!
How else do you think I know what job you're going to give us before you even giving it out?
He looks at you, he's like, bullshit. He puts his hand behind his back. He's like, how many numbers am I holding?
No, that didn't happen the first time round. Although, I'm going to, 3?
He pulls up the middle finger on you.
1.
It's like, you're bullshitting.
So, don't worry, next time you pull that, I know exactly how many, if we do this again, we'll know exactly how many numbers to put up.
So, in just a bit, the town is going to be attacked by people who worship Talos.
Yes, exactly. Let's get the guards, as many as we can there,
Well,
ready for the fight.
That's been happening all week. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like, we've been having raids for the last couple of days. I don't see what
Yes,
else
but
to do.
someone specifically ordered something to happen at this time round. Now,
Wait,
Can I look outside and see if I see any storms brewing?
yeah, go ahead. You take your head outside, and nothing yet, but you do see a couple of clouds coming through in the distance, and it makes you a little slightly paranoid.
are you back on full health?
I will say yeah.
Awesome.
However, Sniksnak, would you like to make another Arcana check?
Yes. A 10. That's unfortunate.
See, it's weird. Like, you're not entirely sure what to make of now. Like, what type? If the time stop spell, for example, it's like one of the strongest spells that a wizard can do. It's like a level, was it 8 or something? Level 9.
9.
Yeah, spell that can freeze time for a moment, but that freezes time. It doesn't send you back.
Mm.
Like, this is something else. Like, this isn't like, and the book as well.
I have heard of powerful artifacts which, with a white for all those powerful spells with the right wording would be able to do exactly what's happened.
And even then, it would take a
But
lot of
very
energy
but
and
very-
strength in order to do something like that. So, question is, who's the guy in the armor that came at the last minute?
Let's see, what's a mission? Look for the book and look for the boy. The boy ran off with said book,
Well,
yes? And he was holding the bloody book we were looking for. Why? And it had the clock on it at the time. That was the boy.
That didn't look like no
Wait.
boy to me.
Yeah, Garius looks at you guys and says, wait, did you see Edmer?
I
Yesterday?
suspect so. I can't prove it, and chances are, if we get that close again, we'll be back in about 9 o'clock. Me telling you what mission we're giving us, followed by exactly that one figure you're holding up.
Could I quickly use Druidcraft to predict what the weather is going to be like
Sure, go
for
ahead.
the next 24 hours?
Yeah, go ahead.
I do it.
So those people said they were looking for the book.
Yeah, wait, what people?
The people
why
who worship Talos that are attacking the city in a bit.
Yeah, the
That's why
bad people.
Yeah, you do understand as well that Gaius has no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, Snick is just utterly confused and talking to himself mostly.
That's why they want the book. At the very least. To be able to control time and for their end of things. Even the Great One wouldn't be so foolish to mess around with time haphazardly.
See, so Garrus looks at you guys and is like, you guys seem to be really interested in this book thing. You know what? Yeah, how about I just save myself the effort and just give you guys the damn thing and you can go off and do your stuff. Because I've got a lot of shit on my plate today.
You have no idea.
So,
and that's the end of
what
today's
is-
session?
Yeah. If
What does
anybody
my
has any
druid
last-minute questions,
Craft come up with?
your
It's
druid
like falling snowflakes for snow, a cloud for rain, a golden orb for clear skies.
I'm sorry, repeat them again? Well, I will say that your druidcraft predicts a storm.
Muster.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, your druidcraft predicts a storm. Sorry, wrong button.
Oh. Okay.
I have 2 shift keys here, and I need 4 shift keys now. Yes.
Ah.
But yeah, there's definitely a storm coming. Even though it doesn't look like it, there is. You get like it's like the Fallout shelter alarm. It's just going like.
Okay.
Which is really weird. Like normally when there's like just like a casual storm or something, it just says you like, oh hey, storm. This is like a serious 5 alarm. Oh my god, you need to get to like a bunker now.
To the marketplace.
Actually, yeah, will be where the session ends. Thank you all for showing up, and I'd like to thank also, most importantly, my players for for dealing with the shit that I've been throwing their way. God, so many things went wrong. So many things went wrong, and I really thank for your patience. That a lot of people would have left or gotten annoyed. You guys stuck around, and I really hope that I can do justice by you guys and make this campaign something really good for you and the audience to see.
Yeah.
And here's hoping
No
that
worries, man.
Streamlabs actually recorded this.
The last question is, how much XP you got for that session?
I will say you will get.
Unless you're doing milestones.
We're doing
or-
milestones because I can. There is a lot for me to keep track of now.
Good.
So I would say you get 1 milestone.
Oh hey, level
So
6.
You'll level up 1.
Sweet.
We're now level 6.
That's great.
Hey,
I can transform into CR2 beasts now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now level 6, I get my aura of protection.
Health was restored, but we're
Yes.
spell slots.
Yes.
What about
Okay.
my morph thing?
Pretty much, it's like you had never left the guild. The only thing
Okay.
is that you guys have gotten some extra stuff.
Okay. So you just kept the items. Got it.
You don't know how
so,
much.
so what else? So what else we get? Sorry.
Yeah, you get all the items and gear. Pretty much, it's as it were that you. It's like as you were the day that you woke up this morning, but you with a little extra stuff. Pretty much.
And memories.
Yes.
So theoretically,
Uh-huh.
we could keep doing that over and over again. Get
To a
all the
level
stuff,
20.
sell it.
Yeah. Do that 20 times or more.
Okay, Sniksnak, make another Arcana check, please.
Okay.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
or
it's not a particularly high roll, but I'll say it can't be that easy. There's got to be a catch to this. As in, why wouldn't everybody just be doing this? Why wouldn't have every single wizard and scholar in the Arcanic world have just developed like a reverse time spell? Like, there's no way that some person can just like instantly do this without there being some serious repercussions for screwing around with the time continuum.
shit. Oh well, at least everyone within 10 foot of me now gets +5 to the saving throws.
Nice.
And with that, I say we shall call it a night because it is now 3:15 and you guys should probably get some sleep. I'll see you guys
Alright,
later.
thank you for joining us.
And adieu.